How's it going, Aries? Let's find out with a 5 card tarot spread for you guys. We're with Tarot in Wonderland here. So let's turn over the top card here and see what is card number 1 in this 5 card spread for Aries. It is the 6 of Cups. Now then, this is water sign energy around you, or maybe in your birth chart somewhere. Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. And the question is, are things over romantic? This is all about where we are at the present time. The first couple of cards are really strongly to do with that. Now, it's really easy to get bogged down in beliefs about magic and stuff, but actually magic is always about going forward. It's about making real things happen in the real world. We can see the purple elephant up there, so there's some healing involved, no doubt. And there is nothing at all wrong with looking towards magic as we're wondering where we are and where we're going. This looks a beautiful scene, healing everywhere in this card, actually. But is it accurate? Is it real? Let us take a look into the chakra deck and find out a bit more. Let's say, tell us some more about the 6 of Cups in this reading for the sign of Aries. And turning over the top card, what we've got is number 21, communication, the throat chakra. It's all about speaking your truth. Are you clear, though, Aries, about what your truth is? The thing to do, really, you see these characters, they're kind of communicating with the third eye as much as anything. But to really communicate well, we've got to be in tune with all the chakras and in tune with where we actually are in life. So speak your truth, but make sure you're clear about the truth you're speaking, okay? If you want other people to be clear about where you're at and to be a part of your journey, then you need to be really, really clear about the past and the way that the past has affected you. We're all the product of the past in one way or another, but we need to be looking forward and we need to be on top of anything that's bothering us from the past. So don't be afraid to look back a bit, but generally speaking, keep on looking forward and get that truth spoken in any negotiations that are going on at the moment. Okay, so let's turn over card number 2. And it's the Knight of Swords. This is very strongly about being honest with yourself, actually, Aries, and you really should. It's air sign energy, Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. Are those signs in your birth chart? Do get a birth chart done if you haven't had one yet. All the major websites do them, and that is going to bring you much closer into touch with actually what's going on here. Now, this is about making steps forward from exactly where you are now, and that can be a very difficult one, actually. You've got to be clear about what things mean, because the Knight of Swords, he'll give you a lot of help as long as you can convince him that what you are doing is right for you and right for everyone. It's the highest good for all concerned. So don't be afraid to stop and think. Again, that's 2 cards saying stop and think, but that's the best way to make progress, you know, to think it out carefully. Let's go into the chakra deck and just find out a little bit more about that. Let's see some more about the Knight of Wands in this spread for the sign of Aquarius. No, for the sign of Aries. What am I saying? Let's have some more about the Knight of Swords in this reading for Aries. So we'll turn over the top card, and this one is Divine Wisdom. So that's really going well with the idea of finding the highest possible, not just outcome, but course of action, the highest possible course of action for all concerned, because that's the way to get the best outcome. Divine wisdom, Aries. Lean back on everything you know, everything that you've really learned in the mystical sense about your journey through life, and blend that with the practical truths that you've learned along the way as well. This is solar plexus energy indicated by this card because of the colour of the border around it. So it has a lot to do with your personal power and using your personal power wisely. And you've really got to do that if you want to have the Knight of Swords on side. But the sky is looking a bit kind of grim in that card there, so really do have a think about that. You get nowhere without a bit of serious thought. Magic, as wonderful as it is, needs to be handled quite carefully. That's about the best thing I can say about it. Okay, let's see what the heart of the matter is now. Card number 3 of 5 is going to be the heart of the matter. It's going to tell us a lot about where we are and actually how we feel. And this is the gateway to getting further forward and to making things really happen. Okay, so what is card number 3 going to be? Heart of the matter in this 5-card spread for Aries. It is the King of Pentacles. Now, he is just about the ultimate suit card in the deck, really. And Pentacles is Earth sign energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are those influences in your chart. And if this is about relationships, and, you know, tarot nearly always is, then is that a person around you? Is there a Taurus man, a Virgo man, or a Capricorn man? Here he is, showing up as the King of Pentacles. Now, there's a good feast on the table here. So things are looking good, Aries. I'm very, very glad to see that, actually. And the sky is looking nice. We've got some nice higher heart chakra pink showing in the clouds behind the King of Pentacles there. So a lot of positivity. But this is all about resources, and although it's good to preserve resources a bit and build up energy and build up strength, it's good to use that energy and strength as well. So reach out to other people and actually be willing to use some of what you've built up. And I can see you've built up a lot going forward here, because the last two cards were really about understanding and making the most of what you've drawn into your life in recent times. So there's plenty of it there, Aries. Just be willing to use it, be willing to share it, but don't blow it all, whatever you do. The King of Pentacles is the Hatter in the Wonderland stories here. And you can see the price tag on his hat. That is because he's wise enough to use his head as a free advertising platform. Why ever not? It's all about platforms, this life, isn't it? Let's go into the chakra deck and see what else there is to know about the King of Pentacles, his advertising platform, and his frugality, actually. This is kind of some frugal living, might help here, but it really is about spend it while you've got it, up to a point. Let's see, telling us more about that, turning over the top one. Solar plexus chakra again, this is all about personal power and it's universal light. Okay, the light that comes into your life, Aries, and whatever light you feel around you now spiritually doesn't just belong to you, it actually does belong to you because it belongs to everyone. So we're really into the idea of sharing here. There's a great explosion of light going on there, and it's some way away from the moon, so this is real true cosmic energy. This is like looking out into the universe and realizing that everything in the world, everything in the universe, really the world is at all of our feet these days. Even if we don't have the physical ability to travel, the internet will take us just about anywhere that we want to go. So look forward, look out, and remember that the light around you really is a universal thing. Okay, so I think that's less to do with frugality than I thought it was going to be, actually. So don't hang on to those resources too tightly. That is the message there, Aries. I'm shuffling away, and let's have card number 4 out of 5 in this 5-card spread for the sign of Aries. I'm doing this February 2020. No, I'm not. I'm doing it in March 2020, actually, by the time it gets out. But the best time to watch it is right now. Don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell, check out my channel. There are hundreds and hundreds of readings on there. There really are. And by the way, I'm moving the daily astrology over to the Astro Truth channel from tomorrow, actually, as I speak. So that'll be well and truly on there by the time you see this. Okay, what is the 4th card in this reading for the sign of Aquarius? I keep doing that. The sign of Aries, please. We'll turn over the top one. And what we've got is 7 of Cups. Really quite a baffling situation, and it might be quite difficult for you to really feel good in your heart about moving forward from that King of Pentacles situation where you are. But you really should move forward if you possibly can, Aries. If now isn't the right time, then the cycle will come round again. So don't let that be a big worry. But you've got to use all your intuition, all your kind of understanding of everything magical that there is to make sense of this. Because nothing actually makes sense in the scenes before Alice there. Why, she's turned her back on them, I guess, because she doesn't understand what on earth is going on. But there are 2 candles there, and that is real light. It is natural light. It's a kind of light we've had since ancient times, as really as early as people found out that wax could burn or fat could burn or whatever. But really draw on the ancient energies, okay, and you will find that you actually have some understanding of those in your own mind, Aries, not least because you've been drawn to watch a tarot video. And if you've never watched tarot or really done tarot before, then please take it from me, guys. It's for you. It's for absolutely everyone, because everyone links back to the ancient energies somehow. Okay, let's do another chakra card. Chakra card number 4 of this reading. Okay, so here we go. What have we got for the 7 of Cups? We'll turn over the top one. And forgiveness. That's what's really needed here. Wow, there's a thought. Now, this character is very, very deep in thought here, isn't she? And this is lower heart chakra energy. There is no pink in this deck. So this is really the heart chakra is what it's all about. But it's in the lower heart. It's what connects us to nature as loving people and connects us to the world as loving people. And it's everything that the higher heart is about stands on this. So nourish this aspect of yourself, Aries, and you will nourish the higher heart and bring better things into being, bring greater happiness around yourself and other people. And forgiveness, that's what you're going to need, okay? This is so confusing because someone needs to be forgiven. Maybe it's you, Aries. There's a lot to be said for forgiving ourselves, individual people, so forgive yourself if you really need to, okay? But you're going to have to forgive someone along the line here because that really is the way to make everything feel better, okay? Maybe you feel you've hurt someone, but maybe they don't feel you've hurt them all that much. It's possible to feel much too guilty about things. So, put guilt out of the window, fear not, and just keep going forward in a spirit of light and of truth, okay? Because the journey you're on is really positive and is really powerful. We all birth into this world with a journey ahead of us, whether we know it or not. And since you're consulting the tarot, Aries, let me tell you, I'm sure you know exactly, well, you might not know exactly what's going to happen, but you know exactly that there is magical stuff going on and you actually are on a spiritual path, one way or another. Okay, what is card number 5 then? Let's see what the outcome card is in this reading for the sign of Aries. And we'll turn one over. Number 21, the World. The ultimate card in the major arcana here. There's only 21 in the major arcana in this deck. Some have 22. But here we are. It's the World. And I'm drawn to the way Alice is kind of balancing things there. She's got a wand in each hand. Now, everything she's achieved has added up to this moment. And she's got every right to go in just about whatever direction she wants. This card is rather like the Wheel of Fortune in that sense. Except that the work has been done and she is in so many ways on top of the world. There is a chessboard there, so there is more of the game to play, no doubt, and the 4 signs of the playing card suits there showing that she could go in just about any direction. So, great achievement, Aries, but there's more to come. That's the message. It's a real good place to be in. It's very, very positive card, that actually. And that really shows that ducks are in rows and good things are happening. Let's turn over a chakra card to find out more about that. Number 23, it's truth, and we're in the throat chakra again. Now we can see the scales of Libra there, can we not? So this is all about balance, really. That's what it's mostly to do with. Everything in this reading is. And when you think about the energy of the universe, everything that's out there in the universe is always trying to bring itself into balance, isn't it? That's how it works. That's how we work with other people. That's how the planet works. Mother Earth, the goddess energy and everything, all balances up with the universe. That's what magic is all about. It's about drawing the positive influences and the wonders of the universe down to earth where we can live them and we can understand those universal truths. Okay, now that is looking powerful. That is looking ever so good, guys. I'm going to wind it up there. Thanks very much for watching. I will be along with more videos very soon, so do subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't already. Have a fantastic time ahead, and I'll see you very soon, Aries. Peace.